Check it out, man. This Alchemist. The God right here.
Don't pee right here, you know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to get shitty, man. You know what I'm saying? UGTV is going down.
It's good, y'all. This is Music Soul Channel right now. You are checking out Urban Grind TV.
What up, man? This is Ludacris, and right now you are watching UGTV.
What's happening? It's the Teflon Don Ricky Rouse. And right now you rocking with Urban Grind TV. It's going down. Flock, man. Flock Bell install 10 5 10 minutes. UGTV don't go nowhere.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Summer, the Green Light Bandit in Chi-Town. UGTV, you know how I do all day. Represent that. You know what time it is.
Joel Santana, and right now you checking out Urban Grind TV. Dipset for life, Skull Gang forever, Slow Bucks, keep up. Ooh.
What's up, it's the Patty Cake Man, and you are watching UGTV right here.
It's Big Snoop Dogg, Urban Grind TV, you understand me?
Urban Grind TV, Face Mob in the building. I'll let your motherfucking boy.
Killer King Job from Joe Space and Sparkers. And right now you watching Urban Grind TV. You know what it is. Good set, you win.
Yo, check it out, y'all. What's the deal? This Raekwon the Chef, and you doing it big right now on Urban Grind TV.
It's good, Master God. You know what it is. Watching UGTV.
Yo, what's up? It's DA to the Z, Urban Grind. You know what I mean? Television, keeping y'all updated. Get on the log in, email us, holler back. It's DA to the Z right here, Chicago, baby.
All right, Urban Grind TV family, we are going to hype it up today because today we have a special guest in the building, a DJ, world-renowned producer, educator, and now an author, a published author at that, changing the scenery of music since he started in the house of the birthplace of house music. You already know, Chicago, baby. Okay, we're gonna give it up for the CEO of Soy Red LLC and have his published books talk a little bit about it today. Here we have on set Mr. Bear Who. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for joining us. Of course. Take a seat.
Absolutely.
Take a seat.
Chop it up a little bit.
Oh man, we're gonna dive in a little bit to your story. I hope you're okay with it.
Come get it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna start off real quick. What's your ethnicity?
Boricua.
Ay, que ya tú sabes.
Yeah, ya tú sabes.
We got the Boricuas on set today. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about a little bit where we come from, where you came from. It's different from what the town I came from. A little bit, but we're definitely gonna dive into that. We're gonna dive deep into your story today. You down for that?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. So welcome to Urban Grind TV.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Honored to be here.
Oh,
Urban
man.
Grind, come on now.
You know, we've been around for a very long time, and we've had a lot of guests, but I'm very honored to be your host today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Fantastic.
And so you come from Chicago, obviously, right?
Born and raised.
Birthplace of house music. How did that influence you even getting into the music, or were you the birth of the music?
No, I always say the music chose me.
Okay.
I was born right in the middle of it. I mean, you know, Logan Square, Humboldt Park, freestyle, house, hip hop, salsa, merengue was all just boom in my house. It was surrounding me, you know, whether it was my friends, whether it was my family, but music is a big part of who I am. And like I said, it chose me. I didn't choose it, and I just became a soldier for it, you know, and just been around the right people at the right time, and, you know, something that I really love to do.
And so when you say like your family impacted you a lot with the music and stuff like that, what was it like every Sunday there was like some salsa or merengue on while they were cleaning the house? Or was it like just like every single second of every single day was breathing music for you?
Yeah, it was breathing music. You know, my grandmother was really into Fania, so I was born into it. You know, so Willie Colon and Hector Lavoe, that was part of my everyday upbringing. My father was also into like, you know, James Brown and the Commodores, so Earth, Wind and Fire. So I got a big, a really deep introduction to music.
Okay.
Disco was a really big part of my household too.
Okay, we love some disco. We love some disco. Okay.
So absolutely. So you know, as growing up, I was you know, into the breaking thing, and rap was a big deal, and you know, house music back in '83. I was a 10-year-old kid, and I heard it, and I was addicted to it. I just got it.
Addicted is crazy, you know.
4 on the flat, boots, 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 and next thing you know, I wanted that to be my career, and being a DJ is just fascinating to me.
Did you ever beatbox?
Yeah, of course, you had to. You know, I mean, that was part. That was good.
That was the way. That's the way they did. That's the way I did it a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, making beats and doing this, you know, and even on, you know, your books or whatever, that was part of it.
Oh man, and so you're saying you grew up around music, but when did you actually start DJing as a teenager, right?
I would say early. I would say about 12 was the first time, 11 years old, when I first actually touched the turntable. I broke every single record player my father had. I scratched every single record that I could find because I wanted to do it so bad. I remember.
Was he mad?
Yeah, a little bit, but he also knew that I had the bug.
Okay.
I had the bug.
So he supported you?
Yeah, my family.
Oh,
100%.
that's amazing. That's
100%. But the thing was education. Doesn't matter. You could DJ, you could do whatever, but you're going to school, boy. You're going to go to school. You're going to go to college.
You're going to do something.
We're gonna make something happen here. So that was the trade-off. You go ahead and do this, but you know what I mean. The education was a big deal.
And education continued into your adult life. We'll get into that in a little bit. But you performed with your sets at a few really known places, really big places like Medusa's, Alcatraz.
Jesus, back in the day, what we're talking now?
Yeah, Alcatraz. What the Riz?
The Riv.
The Riv. Okay.
Great days, man. Great days. So shout out to Tony Batoy. Shout out to Al Cisneros. Growing up as a teenager, those were the promoters. They had a club called Janelle's, which I was too young to get into, which was on Fullerton and Pulaski in the hood.
Still there?
No. This was a time and a place. This is a time and a place. Rainbow
You never
Road.
know. Some things are still, they're still stepping.
I could promise you.
But yeah, I just had to make sure. I was gonna go check it out for myself.
Shout out to everybody that went to Janelle's and the Rainbow Roller Rink. That was a big hot spot too.
Okay, that's the right.
On the north side. I was young. I couldn't get into a lot of these places because, like I said, I was young. But the radio was a big instrument. The Hot Mix 5. You're listening to those mix shows. The midday mix show at 12 o'clock, the drive home at 6:30, weekends was mix shows. So we're constantly recording, listening to every single record, and you knew the records.
Right.
It isn't like now where there's so much music out there and streaming, whatever, but you had your records, they would play them on the weekends, and you would go to the record stores and buy them that weekend or that week. And that's how you stayed connected.
And what's you talking about wild days and days like that? What's a wild day? What do you consider was a wild night for you in the Chicago life back in that time when you started DJing?
A wild night. Well, I think I was fortunate enough that we were blessed because in Chicago we had it was more like a culture and a religion, so to speak, because you were surrounded at one given point by some of the greatest house music producers of all time, all hanging out, all together, almost every night of the week.
Okay.
You talk about guys and girls that were making records, that were traveling all over the world, that were being played all over the world by DJs. And I'm talking vinyl now. This is record. This isn't no streaming. This isn't Spotify. We didn't even have internet or Wi-Fi. So this is straight record.
So it's straight out of word of mouth or flyers, stuff like that, like real hustling stuff.
You had to be at the parties,
you had to be out there.
You had to be out there.
Okay.
You had to be out there.
There was no way you were going to hear about anything without
going
being out
back to your first point, like the Riv, Alcatraz, that's where everybody was at. Medusa's, my goodness, the original Medusa's. That's where everybody was at. And it was 17 and over, by the way. We had all ages, but all the clubs were 17 and over.
Man, you know what? That was so crazy because I remember when I was 14, 15, they were like, oh, there are clubs for kids. And I was like, there's no way. I was like, what are you talking about, clubs for kids? Like, I'm not going to that. My mom will.
That was a time.
I was talking about Boricua. Hold on a second. No, I was not getting out that house. There was no way I was going to get out that house. You know what? Thank you, Mom, for never letting me out the house. So I probably would have got myself into worse trouble.
Shout out, Mom. Shout out to Mom.
But no, for being at those places and at that age, how did that change your perception?
Oh my goodness.
Of life, not just music, but
Messed
of
me
life.
up. Messed me up.
Why?
Because
I thought you were gonna say something positive.
I would say it's positive. It's positive. It messed me up in a good way.
Okay.
Because I was the youngest in the crowd. I was young, and I was hanging around, people that were way older than me, but the music was what channeled it. I mean, just a quick story. Like, I was 18 years old, working for B96, and I was hanging out at the warehouse.
Okay.
The second warehouse, that's
Shout
all
out B96.
21 and over. So the guys were like, yo, you're gonna come to the club, but you're gonna be real quiet, and you ain't gonna move from right here.
And I'm gonna keep an eye on you, and you're not gonna accept no drinks from nobody.
No, it wasn't about drinking or anything like that. It was just about, I was around the guys that were making this stuff happen, some of the greatest names in the world, and I was just sitting there soaking it all in. So that's what I mean by I started early, and it kind of messed me up forever for life, because at that point then, I was already doing the club thing at 18, 19, 20 years old.
Were you bored of it at any point? Like, you got like...
You're never bored of it, but I will say that it becomes, it's different.
Okay.
It's different, when I first started in my 20s than it is now.
You see the nightlife differently now?
Absolutely.
Okay, how is that perception
It comes to the end really fast. It comes to the end where it's like, I'm really tired now. But no, we have a job to do. We're soldiers, and our job is to get people to dance and make people happy and tell a story. A DJ is a storyteller.
Is he now?
That's what I'm she.
Okay.
We're storytellers.
Right.
And we tell our stories in different ways. Some tell it a little quicker, some a little slower, some a little louder, some really loud. But we're storytellers. And the better storyteller that you are, that's where you get your recognition. At least that's what I've known my whole entire life. I had a DJ mentor me, and he says, Barry, you got 2 records. You should be able to get this party rocking within 2 records. And he personally would do it every single time. Shout out to that DJ. But he taught me a lot, and I still go by that.
And throughout your time too, now that you mentioned different DJs and working with them, you've worked with some really big names. Yeah. You have some names underneath your belt, or in collaborations, or even partnerships, or.
It was the love of the music, and I think that the names and the reputation and the fact that some DJs we blew up, whatever. It wasn't about that. It was actually about my craft. Mm-hmm. Some DJs are great producers. Some producers are just producers, and some DJs are not good producers. But you're bringing something to the table.
Step onto the stage at Urban Grind Studios, featuring a professional TV set with a full stage, dynamic lighting, and top-tier production capabilities. Whether you're filming a show, recording content, or creating high-quality visuals, we've got the setup to bring your vision to life. We also offer a state-of-the-art podcast studio with a Rodecaster Pro, professional mics, and in-studio monitors for flawless sound. Need crystal-clear wireless audio? Our professional-grade Saramonic wireless audio system with 4 microphones ensures top-quality sound for any production. Our photography studio is perfect for headshots, brand shoots, and content creation with premium lighting and backdrops. Need to record music or voiceovers? Our on-site recording studio is available for high-quality productions. Expand your reach with podcast distribution, TV and radio packages, and exclusive content placement services. And we keep it comfortable, with a fridge stocked for guests, easy parking, and a designated smoking area. Book your session today. Call 1-888-380-1913 or visit urbangrindtv.com.
Are you an artist, model, or entertainer? Do you need help with bookings, castings, or even engagement on your platforms? Hit up Urban Grind TV today and let them get you right.
Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. the professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV, send us your file via WeTransfer, complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight.
What's up, everybody? This your boy, Cut Calhoun, the Kansas City Chief. Wanted to let y'all know that new album, The Devil Is a Lie, is available on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go out and show some support. To all promoters, I am now accepting tour dates for 2025. The name of the tour is Back Like I Never Left. For booking info, you can get it below. And make sure to follow your boy Cut Calhoun on all my socials. And you can find that below as well. 2025, Back Like I Never Left. Now accepting booking dates. Holla.
Yo, what's the word? It's S30 Zello, aka Thought Boy Zello, the Talk A Lot artist, man. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get exclusives and to get promo for my music. But guess what? UGTV has that, man. Call the number below, and they will help you out, man. It was the best thing I did for myself.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business. And I'm here to tell you about the Music Royalty Registration Program. That's right, you can monetize your music and secure your rights with the 14 to 16 essential registrations to protect and maximize your earnings. But why choose this program? Great question. How about getting paid for every stream, download, or play? Save time and effort with expert guidance. Ensure proper credit and ownership. And there's also those music licensing opportunities. For more information, visit urbangrindtv.com or call us at 888-380-1913. Hit the line up and get your grind up. What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business from Urban Grind TV. I'm here to announce my brand new book is out. It's available everywhere books are sold. It's titled Music Is My Business, the ultimate startup guide to the music business. You can check it out at musicbusinessebook.com, Amazon Books, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere that books are sold. And it will help you turn your love for music into a sustainable career. Check us out, musicbusinessebook.com.
And if your passion comes through, I mean, and you're telling a story and you're creative, I guess you're doing something right.
And what are some like actual collaborations or things you worked on with others that you remember to this very day that like stick out to you? Like they're the most like prominent in your mind.
Well, just recently, I have a record out right now with one of the greatest house music producers and DJs of all time, Todd Terry.
Shout out Todd Terry.
And we call him the God. This guy's been around doing this stuff forever, and he has some of the biggest records in house music history. You know, Girl I'll House You with the Jungle Brothers, and you know, Gypsyland, and Missing, you know, Everything But the Girl. To be able to work with him, to call him a friend, it's an honor. But at the same time, you know, you're working with the best because you surround yourself with the best so you can be the best. So working with Todd, we have a new song out called HOUSE on In-House Records, which is doing pretty well. Last year I got to work with two of my greatest friends and two heroes to me, Duck Sauce, which is Armand Van Helden, and A-Track. They invited me to do vocals on their record called Clap Your Feet, which was a real fun project. We got to do a video and I got a chance to hang out with both of them and see how they work in the studio, and they're just absolute magicians. So that's something else. So just, you know, things like that. I did a record a couple years ago that was a real big record for me called Fix My Scene.
Okay.
With a fellow DJ named DJ Sneak. And That was before. That was vinyl. You know? And I don't even think that record even is available on streaming because personal reasons regarding streaming and whatnot. But yeah, Fix My Sync, HOUSC.
What's another one? What?
Ya Me Voy, the Latin one.
No, Clap Your Feet.
Clap Your Feet. Yes, when I did with Duck Sauce. Yeah.
Yes. Ya Me Voy. We're gonna have. We could talk about it most definitely. I'm gonna have to add that to my playlist though. Mom's gonna have to start cleaning. We're gonna have to start cleaning today on Sunday.
So the Latin thing is a really big deal all around the world right now. The Spanish Latin, people. Some people call it, it's Afro beats or this, but this is what we were based on. I mean, me being Puerto Rican in Chicago, Rafi Rosario used to, he's coming out with these jams, these Latin jams, and Strictly Rhythm and Louis Vega and Kenny Dope. So I'm used to all the Latin stuff. That's who I am. That's what built me. Is the Latin salsa samples and the nice drum beats and the snares and whatnot. So that's what I love to make.
Man, I want to find a good salsa club.
It's good to know.
You know any?
I'm from Miami, man. I'm in Miami. It's all South
I want to go to Miami real
Miami's
soon,
poppin'.
man.
Miami's popping. Shout out to Miami.
Yeah, shout out to Miami. Shout out to the music scene over there. It's prominent. It's busting in Miami. Huh?
Always best of the best. I love to see my Chicago heads come to visit us in Miami. I do a couple parties in Miami. One called Boogie Beach, which is pretty popular. Another one called Bango Bango. Winter Music Conference is coming up, Miami Music Week. So it's a week of all DJs from all around the world coming and showcasing their talents in all these events. And I have 2 events going on.
Okay.
In Miami, the 27th, Bango Bango.
Of March?
Of March with Terry Hunter, Colette, Heather, myself, Alexander Technique. So that's on the Thursday. And then Saturday, I'm performing with Todd Terry at a place called Zeze in Miami.
Man.
Jungle Brothers.
I was hoping they were a little farther out so that I could at least go to one of your events in Miami.
You gotta get Urban Grind and come and cover one of the events live.
That's
what I'm talking
about. Oh, you already started something you can't close now. He just opened the door. My boss is gonna hate me.
Get you guys out there for sure.
Oh, my boss is gonna hate me. Hey, boss.
Get you Miami.
Oh, boss, Miami. Just kidding. No, but how do you travel? How do you dictate where you travel for music? Is it based on where your fans want you to go, or is it based on who books you?
No, I'm gonna be real honest. With DJs becoming such a popular pop culture phenomenon, there's a lot of parties going on everywhere. There's so many DJs, so much going on that I like to do my own events.
You do?
I'm a little different.
Okay, so you're solo.
Sure. I travel and whatnot, but I really like doing my own events. My company's called Time to Bounce Party People. It's my own business. And I throw events all over the world, and I like to basically book myself and people that I really respect and do it that way. The traveling is a whole other ballgame.
Oh man, I want to travel so bad. That's why I'm trying to ask you because if you could show me some things. I'm not in the music industry like you, but being a model and a makeup artist, it really does take you a different.
And traveling, the world's a big place, and getting up and out is always a blessing.
And what's one memorable thing from your career, one memorable story you've never shared with anybody else?
I've never shared with anybody else?
Never shared with anybody else.
Goodness,
gotta just give it to us.
My life is an open book, man. I share pretty much everything.
No, there's gotta be one thing you kept for yourself all these years that you're gonna share now.
Okay. I'm gonna share right now.
Girl Boricua, there's something in the vault.
Okay. All right, I got one.
Okay.
Quite a few years ago, I was DJing in Puerto Rico. And,
shout out to the home island.
Shout out to Puerto Rico, and we were getting it in. It's the end of the night, and the promoter's like, "Yo, I want to introduce you to somebody." So we go in the back, and it's Mark Anthony chilling there. He's like, "Man, yo, this is amazing."
Shut up.
Yeah, it's Mark Anthony, and people don't know that Mark is into house a long time ago, and he actually used to perform background for George Lamont, who's another friend of mine.
I just got why I got Mark Anthony.
I got to hang out with Mark Anthony.
Shout out Mark Anthony
for a couple hours. That was pretty cool.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. How was that? Did you pick his brain at all, or you just I gotta be chill?
I don't
You don't care about that type of stuff, like getting knowledge from them?
I rather just sit down and have a nice conversation, man. You know, I respect you for what you did, and you know, and I heard that, but we all trying to do our thing.
Right.
I respect him, Mark Anthony. Of course, I'm gonna be like, well, I'd rather have a nice conversation, man. Get to
Absolutely, and get the knowledge out of him, like just fluidly.
Just
right?
be cool.
Okay, so he played it cool. I'm sorry. My family has been huge.
Of course.
So long. Oh my goodness.
That's my story. So I
okay.
promise you, I'll tell you, I got you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
See, the Boricua at least shares something with me. You know, you keep one thing to yourself always as a Boricua, okay? We gotta pick that. But as far as your music now, what's one thing that we can all expect from you as a DJ now? Can we expect anything at all, or
my books?
That's your books, okay?
My books.
Let's dive into your books.
You can expect my books. So just to get out of the box as an educator, you know, a couple of people know I got my master's degree in education. I went back to school. As a DJ doing all this, I wanted to pay it forward. So I went back to school, got my master's degree, became a dean of my parents' old high school, believe it or not.
And what's the old high school?
Roberto Clemente, shout out to Roberto Clemente.
Oh man.
I was
so
a dean,
crazy.
so like during the day, I was Dean Rios, and at night I was Bear Who, man, doing it. And I wanted to give back a little bit, and I also understand that, you know, kids need an outlet, and DJing's fun. They worked for me. But education is just as important. So I wanted to do a little something different. So I came up with a series called the DJ Books.
Okay.
And it's a series of children's books. It's 3 books talking about the funs of being a DJ, you know, like the ins and outs of it.
We have Dreams of Being a DJ.
That's the first one that's out. The second one comes out next week, March 21st.
I'm DJ Me.
I could DJ anywhere. And I'm
DJ
DJ
anywhere.
Me comes out in October.
Oh, see, wow, we have an unreleased. Okay, so we got the first, the second, and then the third. So what were these specific stories that inspired you to write this, or was this just experience?
It was actually I had gone to visit my nephew's grammar school. He had asked me to come and read a story for story time for his class.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Yeah, and I went to the class and I'm like, oh, I can do this. You know, this book is okay, whatever. So I got home and I just started kind of digging around and making it happen. Next thing you know, I had all the images and my story. I put my story together. I'm like, I'm gonna put out a children's book stories. And there you go. Self-published. I didn't publish. I didn't go through any type of company. I did everything on my own.
And where can they find the books?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Look,
yes, I know some of us are boycotting Amazon right now. But I know y'all are all lying because y'all still ordering packages. Because why is Amazon still having packages delivered? I see it on the blocks going around Chicago. Amazon, guys.
Well,
all
I mean, you know,
let's
like
support a small Puerto Rican business. You know, most definitely, let's support the dreams of just being able to expand knowledge for our children and expand it into the younger generation.
Absolutely.
Something that's not technology based, like something that's not an iPad or a phone. We can have a book. You know?
But the book is talking about DJ equipment, which is kind of cool.
Which is cool, which is a different type of technology, not a phone or
And turntables. Okay,
so they're getting some knowledge in some way, shape, or form, most definitely. And if they wanted to catch up on some of your stuff on some of your platforms.
At Bear Who is the best. You put at Bear Who in, and I'm on TikTok, I'm on Spotify, I'm on, you name it. I got YouTube, my website. You go to www.bearwho.com. That has everything. All my gigs, all my new music. Yeah, bearwho.com. And pretty simple. And I have 2 book signings while I'm here in Chicago.
Okay.
I have one tomorrow at the Silver Room in Hyde Park. That's Thursday. And then on Sunday, I have one at Wax Vinyl Bar, which is going to be more of a question and answer kind of thing. And we're going to talk a little bit about the history of house and the books. I'm going to sign some of the books, take some pictures. I hope you hang out.
Absolutely.
Some of my friends and family.
Okay, for sure. And man, I absolutely enjoyed you. I enjoyed your story. I enjoyed actually seeing a Puerto Rican male come in and show out for us, actually represent in the best way possible. I could think, honestly. You've done a lot throughout your life and a lot of accomplishments.
Thank you.
Your younger amount of time being on this earth. And I really do, honestly, like, it helps me. It helps me too, because we're both from Humboldt Park. We're both, from around there. And And just to see you be able to go about being in the music industry and do what you do and travel, it inspires me.
I've been blessed. It's been in this, it's something, like I've said, I've been surrounded by some of the best ever in this industry and been blessed. And, I do it because I love it. And obviously it's a business, but at the end of the day, music set us free. That's what it did. House Nation and hip hop and all of that. And we're still here doing our thing, so we must have been doing something right.
Absolutely, absolutely. And with that being said, I'm glad that you were our first CD in the new studio.
That's right.
We got to do it right,
Absolutely.
just the way. Got to do it with 2 Puerto Ricans on the stage. Man, just show out for them. Sometimes you got to pop out and show them like you did. Okay, I appreciate you. Look at.
Go get them.
Okay, go get them. No, most definitely, I appreciate you for your time.
Thank you very much.
We are about coming to an end with our first TV interview on the new Urban Grind stage. And I thank all of you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your time today. Thank you, DJ Bear Who. Most definitely Bear Who on all platforms. If you want to find him, bearwho.com as well. If you want to look at any of his stuff, any of his music, you can also find this segment on urbangrindtv.com. Tune in. You can also look for us on Instagram and my live as well. I am your TV host tonight, Puerto Rican Creative, here with my amazing guest, Bear Who. And thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thank you, Urban Grind.
Step onto the stage at Urban Grind Studios, featuring a professional TV set with a full stage, dynamic lighting, and top-tier production capabilities. Whether you're filming a show, recording content, or creating high-quality visuals, we've got the setup to bring your vision to life. We also offer a state-of-the-art podcast studio with a Rodecaster Pro, professional mics, and in-studio monitors for flawless sound. Need crystal-clear wireless audio? Our professional-grade Saramonic wireless audio system with 4 microphones ensures top-quality sound for any production. Our photography studio is perfect for headshots, brand shoots, and content creation with premium lighting and backdrops. Need to record music or voiceovers? Our on-site recording studio is available for high-quality productions. Expand your reach with podcast distribution, TV and radio packages, and exclusive content placement services. And we keep it comfortable, with a fridge stocked for guests, easy parking, and a designated smoking area. Book your session today. Call 1-888-380-1913 or visit urbangrindtv.com.
Are you an artist, model, or entertainer? Do you need help with bookings, castings, or even engagement on your platforms? Hit up Urban Grind TV today and let them get you right.
Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. The professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV, send us your file via WeTransfer, complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight.
Hey! Yo, real. Like SMG shit. Shout out SEM. From Memphis to the rack. From the rack back. Still focused. Working. Grinding for everything and nothing less. Gang. I'm on the ground like, whoa. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm matching energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he get in his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith. All of these drugs, can't nobody just drop me. Bro, buckle with stick in the back of the part. All of these niggas play game what they like, but you cannot respond. No, this shit not Atari. Niggas be hating for any little reason, but I'ma keep rapping these features with Barbie. Trim this shit down till I get to the top. Now I'm about to offset like I'm dealing with Cardi. I'm going back to back, feeling like Pat. They was sleeping on Zello. Wake up from the nap. They put bread on his top since that boy wanna cap. I get money, you don't. Let's just keep it a stack. If I sign a contract, I bet that bitch a max. I got smoke so it's lit. I'm on fire like a match. Can't be chasing the bitch, so I'm chasing the sack. If you don't got a problem, we make it like that. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm matching energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he get in his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith.
Sinister gang, we doing that damn thing, ain't doing the damn thing. It's too many haters and so many fakers. They love the haters, we so players. Don't care what they talking, the money is popping. Got it in motion, ain't no boasting. Me and the team, taking the world. That's Urban Grind, that's SCM, that's SMG. Whoever else under the umbrella coming across like the good fellas. Spencer Cologne, they love the smell of us. Only a few, like where's the rest of us? I'm counting this money, I'm keeping it on me. Drinking this liquor like what is wrong with me? I'm rolling these raws, don't mess with woods. Niggas run up, I wish they would. Getting this money, they wish they could. I won't explain, it should be understood. The way that I'm walking, the way that I'm talking, there's something about me. They love, they hate me. These niggas is talking, these bitches is stalking. This shit is appalling. I wanna keep ballin', so stay out my way. I'm not here for play. We coming through,
I'm
so
on the ground like
way.
Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm matching energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he get in his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith.
What's up, everybody? This your boy, Cut Calhoun, the Kansas City Chief. Wanted to let y'all know that new album, The Devil Is a Lie, is available on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go out and show some support. To all promoters, I am now accepting tour dates for 2025. The name of the tour is Back Like I Never Left. For booking info, you can get it below. And make sure to follow your boy Cut Calhoun on all my socials. And you can find that below as well. 2025, Back Like I Never Left. Now accepting booking dates. Holla.
Yo, what's the word? It's SMG Zello, aka Thought Boy Zello, the Talk A Lot artist, man. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get exclusives and to get promo for my music. But guess what? UGTV has that, man. Call the number below, and they will help you out, man. It was the best thing I did for myself.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business. And I'm here to tell you about the Music Royalty Registration Program. That's right, you can monetize your music and secure your rights with the 14 to 16 essential registrations to protect and maximize your earnings. But why choose this program? Great question. How about getting paid for every stream, download, or play? Save time and effort with expert guidance. Ensure proper credit and ownership. And there's also those music licensing opportunities. For more information, visit urbangrindtv.com or call us at 888-380-1913. Hit the line up and get your grind up. What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business from Urban Grind TV. I'm here to announce my brand new book is out. It's available everywhere books are sold. It's titled Music Is My Business, the ultimate startup guide to the music business. You can check it out at musicbusinessebook.com, Amazon Books, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere that books are sold. And it will help you turn your love for music into a sustainable career. Check us out, musicbusinessebook.com.
Welcome back to Urban Grind TV. It's your boy Jai'lyn, and we are here once again at Urban Grind Studios, man. And look, I got a special guest, right? Let me read off a little bit of her accolades real quick, right? Tonight we're joined by a rising star in the world of fashion and modeling, with beauty brains and bold moves to match. She's making waves with her stunning visual, creative shoots, and fierce confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful, wonderful AJ.
Hello, everybody. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you so much for having me, y'all. I appreciate being here. This is a great opportunity, and I'm grateful to be here. So.
Look, AJ, thank you for being here. Number one, you could have been anywhere on this planet, but you're here with us. You kicking it with us, right?
For sure.
So,
definitely wish I was in Turks and Caicos. Just saying.
we teed up a little bit, we're gonna peek that from the behind the scenes though, but yeah, man, but look, let's get right into it, right?
All right.
So, how did you get into modeling?
So, people have been telling me to model for a very long time, I'm not gonna lie to you. My mom always told me I was a beautiful little girl. People used to always come up to her and just tell her about my smile, and I get all of my looks from her. Like, I always shout out my mom, but
shout out to mom. Shout out to mom.
For sure. But recently, so I started modeling in 2023, and I got to shout out my big sis, Renee.
Okay.
She's the one who really pulled me out of my comfort zone to even just start and give me a platform to model. And, she started this group to just empower young women around Chicago. It was probably about 12 of us, maybe 13. I might not have my numbers right, but it was a big group. And, that was like my start. And so I've been doing it since. And I've been enjoying it and taking it, every step, every step.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love it.
I love that. Like, so if I could be transparent, like, one of the reasons why I even reached out to you, and give you this opportunity was it was your photos, man. Like, your portfolio is crazy.
Thank you.
Your portfolio is crazy. Like, give us a little what would you kind of describe your whole catalog to say?
So I love editorial work. Like, I love just being able to just go to a photo shoot, but I definitely do music videos and, I wanted to get on podcasts. Really haven't been on too many, but okay. But yeah, honestly, I like bringing out the creativity in me. I love taking other people's advice and other people's ideas as well, and just try to bring it to life. Yeah, I've been doing my research, here and there, and it's just been great to put it into practice. I also think I get my drive from basketball. Like, I played basketball. I started playing in 3rd grade, and ever since then I've always had that just go get it, go get her spirit for sure. And so that's what I transferred over to modeling as well.
Okay. I love that. So you was into sports, with your little b-ball. What position you was doing?
I was pretty much 1 through 3, point guard, shooting guard. Our team was small. Like, when I played in high school, our team was a little bit smaller. All the other girls we played against were tall, you feel me? So we could kind of all move around and play, kind of 1 through 5, honestly, all positions if needed. But that also just gave me the tools and skills to be, teamwork and working with people, basketball gave me so many different things and tools to be where I am now, honestly.
I love that. So, all right. So now I got questions.
Yes.
So, okay, because I'm in my brain. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to picture you play your little b-ball with your little jumper and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
I wasn't always this girly. I used to be a top.
Okay.
Sweatpants me.
Right. So at what point were you like, you know what? I'm gonna kind of put the ball away, right? I think I want to jump into modeling. I think I want to try this out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, what moment was that? Like, what inspired you to do that?
So I graduated high school in 2017, and I went to college for a little bit, and I honestly stepped away from that, and that was like my last time playing basketball for real, like organized, every day, every weekend, having tournaments, going to practices every day. Like, it wasn't my routine anymore. And then, I started working here and there, and then honestly, literally just seeing other Black women. Like, I also want to use this platform to empower other people that look like me, younger people. Like, I want younger me to be proud of me, So, I don't know, inspired by many different things. I love Zendaya. She's probably one of my biggest inspirations because I grew up with her, like she was in my era of TV and the industry. So watching her just kind of transition and just empower other people, where I got my strive as well, and other people, Holly Berry, like we can name so many different people, but and so then once my sister reached out to me and was like, hey, I want you to be a part of this. I'm like, okay. I was able to use the platform to be where I am now.
Oh, man, I love that. Hey, shout out to, all the people that were able to help you get to this point.
Yes, most definitely.
I'm an artist myself, if you don't know, and I understand, like, in this game, in this business, you need connections, you need people on your team, rooting for you.
Yes, behind the scenes, all of that.
I just want to shout out all the people out there that's supporting you, give you that little push.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I love my support system. Shout out my support system.
Shout out to the support system.
Yeah.
You matter, trust me, you matter,
yes.
you matter. All right, you know what, we're gonna move it along real quick. So I got this little thing, we call it a what the moment. We can't.
Okay.
But yeah, what the F?
The bleep.
Moment. Yeah, you got me. You vibing with me. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. If you can, don't think too hard about it, but give me like one moment, because I know you're pretty young and you're still out here in the game, but like, give me one moment in the business, while you out there getting your chops in that you just like, what the? Take time.
I know. I don't know. Like something that was like.
Doesn't matter. Recent, in the beginning, don't matter.
That's a good one. I don't know.
Well, that's good. No WTF moments. That's good.
I mean,
you're still growing. I like that. That's good. That's amazing.
That
is amazing. I F with that. Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
You can tell me out.
I don't know.
I saw you think something and you just like, nah, he might get mad if I say that. So I ain't gonna say that. So
yeah, I don't really have too many. I don't know. Every experience is different. So I don't know. Maybe every experience has its own what the heck moment.
Yeah. So you know what? That's good right there. I mean, speaking of experience, because I'm not a model. I do perform, I be on stage, I make music, stuff like that.
Right.
But I do know that being a performer and being a model is two different experiences, right?
Yeah.
So if you can, tell me just a little bit about those experiences, especially when you first started all the way up until now.
So I think when we first started, we the group, we were, focused on team photo shoots and getting our name out there. So we would do hostings and, go to different clubs and have a good time, but it was also just more groups. And then I kind of just took it upon myself to reach out, to different photographers. I do have homies that are photographers. I have homies that are artists. Like, I have a little bit in every, industry, and I love that. And so it's like, use your resources. So I was able to network and be able to go off and do my own thing. And then I'm over here doing shoots, and then other shoots are coming, this and that, and other opportunities are coming. And so probably one of my biggest so far, which happened last year, was the Chance the Rapper video that I've done, but it has not been out yet. But that was a great experience. Like, just being there, being in that industry. Like, it was a studio, like, super big, kind of warehouse vibes. But it was really nice, really dope. And I've had like other opportunities as well. I just haven't been able to go to all of them, and things happen. But I always like remind myself that there will be more to come.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As always, trust me, it's gonna be. I mean, you're super talented, so this is just the beginning.
Thank you very much.
Chance the Rapper though?
Yeah. And I didn't notice how big of a fan I was till like after I left. Like, I was so tired from the day. Like, it was just a long day, but like after the fact, and like I was like, I used to listen to this man a lot more than,
Right.
So, but
I love that. Man, you be doing your thing, man. That's what's up. Like, Chance is big.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, I would love to be, I've been in other music videos as well, like, but like local Chicago artists and things like that. But like, I love to do bigger and go bigger. I have photographers from different states that want to work. So I'm just, keeping the faith and keeping it moving, trying to get into every room that I can for
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Got it. Definitely got it. So I'm gonna do something different. Producers doesn't know, right? But I'm gonna try something new tonight, all right? You're gonna be the first person doing this with me, okay? So once again, I'm an artist. My name's Jai'lyn, you don't know the name, right? And I got a song out there, it's called Light Flash, right?
Okay.
And in the beginning, I say, I be dropping gems on these non-collect, right? So, that being said, I want you to drop some gems for the people out there, right? Drop some gems if you can. Anybody that's out there that sees you right now that's like, hey, I want to be heard. She's dope. What type of gems will you get that person?
I think always stay true to yourself. That's probably one of the biggest. Because you being you is your superpower. Nobody can take that from you. So you can walk in a room with a million of other beautiful people, but staying in your truth and knowing who you are and just standing on that is probably one of the biggest. It might be one of the hardest sometimes, because we're all human. But that's probably one of the biggest. And I think something Glorilla, shout out Glorilla.
Shout out Glorilla.
One thing
Shout
that
out
she
Glorilla.
said recently in like a video that I watched, she basically was saying like, have a good work ethic.
Facts.
You
Goes a long way.
Yeah,
It does.
you gotta put the work in to
does.
get your results. You get in what you put out. I mean, you get out what you put in.
Right.
So just working hard to whatever it is you're doing, because there's so many different jobs out here. There's so many different opportunities out here. So whatever it is you're doing, own it and just keep doing the work as hard as you can, the best you can. But also have a balance.
Yeah, man. You have to have a balance.
Don't work yourself
Trust
too
me.
hard. Okay,
Trust
my mom
me.
always said work smarter, not harder.
Facts. That's a big gem right there, man.
Yeah.
That's a real big gem, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna help a lot of people out there that's watching this interview right now, man. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
So, what's next, man? What you got going on? What's coming up in this summer's coming? Chicago right now is crazy. We just had
and
snow,
I'm a summer
what?
baby.
You feel me?
Yes.
Shout out summer baby. Shout out to the summer babies.
What is next, man? The sky's the limit. I have a photo shoot tomorrow.
There you go, working.
So that I have like other photographers that I want to work with as well, but I don't know. Like I see myself going big. I would love to be on, billboards and in catalogs and going to H&M. You like, hey, there go AJ. Like I would love that. So things like that. Hopefully more podcasts. But yeah.
Hey, all of that is coming. We just manifested it, and you just heard it here first, all right? But AJ, Anaya, thank you so much for being on here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And like I said earlier, you didn't have to be here. You could have been doing anything else.
Yes.
With your time. But you're here with Urban Grind.
Yes. Thank y'all for having me.
Step onto the stage at Urban Grind Studios, featuring a professional TV set with a full stage, dynamic lighting, and top-tier production capabilities. Whether you're filming a show, recording content, or creating high-quality visuals, we've got the setup to bring your vision to life. We also offer a state-of-the-art podcast studio with a Rodcaster Pro, professional mics, and in-studio monitors for flawless sound. Need crystal-clear wireless audio? Our professional-grade Saramonic wireless audio system with 4 microphones ensures top-quality sound for any production. Our photography studio is perfect for headshots, brand shoots, and content creation with premium lighting and backdrops. Need to record music or voiceovers? Our on-site recording studio is available for high-quality productions. Expand your reach with podcast distribution, TV and radio packages, and exclusive content placement services. And we keep it comfortable, with a fridge stocked for guests, easy parking, and a designated smoking area. Book your session today. Call 1-888-380-1913 or visit urbangrindtv.com.
Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. The professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV. Send us your file via WeTransfer. Complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight.
What's up, everybody? This your boy, Cut Calhoun, the Kansas City Chief. Wanted to let y'all know that new album, The Devil Is a Lie, is available on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go out and show some support. To all promoters, I am now accepting tour dates for 2025. The name of the tour is Back Like I Never Left. For booking info, you can get it below. And make sure to follow your boy Cut Calhoun on all my socials. And you can find that below as well. 2025, Back Like I Never Left. Now accepting booking dates. Holla.